Where do you keep your bandages?
In your mouth. I don't think I need one, actually.
So long as I've got a mouth, you've got a bandage.
I don't think I need one. It was a tiny cut. We can already stop bleeding, okay?
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We resume each other's respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side.
Attack this ribbon.
It looks better than I expected it will be. Effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking with coming up with this, Yuri.
Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it.
What do you have in mind?
What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets.
We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute.
Thank you very much.
Why don't we come back and there's more knives?
Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill up the cups too much, it will be too
Fucking puts
diluted.
knives in her mouth. Just fucking like sword swallowing that shit.
Does this look dangerous?
Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use a small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate. I put them on a plate to catch a paint that just bring it back into my room. Yuri.
Yes?
I come to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm.
Oh, fuck.
Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. Starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Inspirational quote. Go fuck yourself.
You need to change your mentality.
I should change my mentality. Neat. What are you gonna write?
Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you.
Go fuck yourself. Well, if you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. How are we gonna hold the book? Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide for when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feel like a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing.
I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know?
Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. It's just like when I spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me means things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, or simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently.
I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Oh!
Kia!
Sorry! Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hand in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. Just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Oh.
Something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. I can lick it off if you want. What? Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, and I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel.
Ah.
Is something wrong?
It's hot, I just didn't expect it.
Sorry, look how red her neck is.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, that's really really.
She's a redneck.
You know, liquid rubber shit neck. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. And Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait,
Eh?
just for a little longer. Feels really nice.
Ah! I keep my hand against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. As if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment
Just
ago.
fuck her.
Ah,
Yuri slowly pulls away.
sorry. I'm feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. But her movements seemed clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking.
I think I came out better than I expected.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you gonna add the lettering now?
Nah, not yet. Needs to dry first.
That's true, but won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be the best to leave it here and have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before event starts. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Phew!
You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
Oh no, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we'd have a little extra time after finishing the work.
Well, ellipses.
Yuri thinks to herself.
From now on, I'm gonna like say ellipses when I don't know what to say, like in real life.
Ellipses.
Ellipses. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. Sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably
My fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. I'm a fucking fraud.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right?
Yeah.
So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well then.
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over. Or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway. You know what? You know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, Abu.
Yuri takes a step closer to me and briefly squeezes my hand. Well, I guess we're not gonna have the face cam anymore, because that camera's full. They're both full. So from now on, you won't see our faces anymore.
Oh,
What a
shit.
shame.
And nothing of importance was lost.
She briefly squeezes my hand. Hey, give me a squeeze.
You can't see it
I
anymore.
can see anymore.
That's true.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I kind of
she's-
like that about you.
She's up in my grill. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back.
Sayori?
Aw, shit.
Ah! Hi, Boo.
Stop fucking around with the camera!
This is gonna be awkward.
Sayori, just now we weren't.
It's okay, Abu. I just stopped by to say hi.
Well, it's nice to see you.
Shit.
I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave.
Aw, really? That's too bad.
I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right?
Of course.
Sayori beams.
Special beam cannon.
Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Clearly embarrassed, Yuri fucking teleports.
Jesus Christ, she's fast.
Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri,
Shit.
and how close you got to her.
Fuck.
It makes me really happy
What?
that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Abu? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much.
Fuck!
Everything hurts so much.
You fucked up.
This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
No! Hey, Sayori, don't say that!
It's true, Abu. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being so selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what?
Ellipses.
Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Abu. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori? Bitch, tell me.
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Abu, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough.
Sayori.
Oh, sorry. I'm speaking to myself.
I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own.
Ah!
Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings. I know what you need the most of right now. And that's what I'm gonna give to you. Oh,
you gotta friend-zone this
Save right
bitch.
now. Save. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Jesus.
Are you ready to break this girl's heart? Are you ready to break this
Don't
emotionally
save over all of them.
unstable girl's fucking heart?
So,
Get ready to ruin her life.
I have to put it... Because look, I love Yuri. I want her. We had an amazing moment today. And if we turned our back on her, that would completely destroy her. But we're gonna friend zone this bitch.
I was just like, fuck that.
You'll always be my dearest friend.
Oh, that
What you need? What the fuck?
You can't just do that.
What you need most is for things.
For anyone wondering, we have on the other screen here a video of this black guy. See if you can put it up. You have to show them. We have to break up the monotony here. We have this video of a black guy dancing.
The feel when you get with Yuri.
That feel when you're in the friend zone.
Alright, well.
Oh, all right, back to serious business.
Oh Jesus, no.
Okay.
What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you've been struggling with some really difficult things right now, Knuckles. But
Oh no.
oh no. Please trust me that I know what's best. And what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help you get things back to the way they were.
I see.
Siri forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. I think she's fucked. She's fucked at this point.
Is this what it feels like? To get stabbed in the chest.
We fucked it up.
I should write a poem about this.
We fucked it up! Sayori!
It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish.
Fucking shit.
So, please. Please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing. You're also right that I just wanted it to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Abu. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So...
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees.
Ah!
Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I want to hear that shit!
Ah!
I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react.
Ah! Ellipses.
Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! Ellipsis. I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry and gently rolled up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Fuck.
Abu, you're the first one here. Thank you for being early.
That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each desk of the classroom. They must be the one prepared that... Oh, they must be the one she prepared that has all the poems are performing. So this is being... The festival's in the classroom?
Yeah.
I thought it would be in, like, the gym or something, you know?
Because it's like a club thing, right? And like the Japanese things, they all do it in their club rooms.
Oh, true. Okay. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. It's called Fixing My Mentality. So that's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy! You think that on days this important she tried a little harder, right? I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not literally that simple for you. Are you fucking serious? I only said it because that's the way I'm used to thinking. Abu! You've been treating her like shit the whole time and you find out she's depressed. Like, you're a fucking asshole. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Yes! You... Oh my god. He's like, I'm going to do everything in my power to make her feel good. But then I'm going to just start acting like an asshole again.
You should probably take a little responsibility for her, Abu. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know.
Exchange? Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do.
She knows everything.
I'm the club president after
She's
all.
the president of the United States, but... I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? It makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her,
Yeah,
right?
it makes him seem like the sole bad guy.
I'm the sole bad guy.
Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so...
Do not worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Nani? Monica is being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Oh, it hurts.
Shit. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so as well.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice.
Mm-hmm.
What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem.
Mm-hmm.
It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Do you want to read that, Andrew?
This poem is called. We have to go back up. Percent.
Percent.
That's what it said. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving.
What is this? Kunai with chain. Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Abu, what is wrong?
Nothing. The poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so...
Well, alright. I'll try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Do not strain yourself.
Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have just tried a little harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori! Wake up, dummy. No response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. This is kind of breach of privacy. She really leaves me no choice. Gently open the door. Sayori! I had a feeling. Oh, no.
Oh, well, shit.
Wow, that sucks. Ellipses.
What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know it's best, and everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? It had to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do. Bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Oh, well, that sucks. I only had one chance. I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 End.
Well,
So I'm assuming when we try to load, some shit's gonna happen.
No, wait.
Oh.
Oh no.
You done fucked up, Aaron.
Oh.
Oh, file is missing. Starting a new game.
Oh, wow.
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air as if she still oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. I'm actually kind of scared now. The girl's and my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. We kind of were supposed to know each other for so long, right?
Why are you hiding behind?
Because I'm scared
Here,
now.
we've already read all this. Let's
We-
just see
yeah,
what
just-
happens. Like, okay, she's gonna chase after me. Oh.
However, I let them catch up to me.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is
No
Oh
very
my
school day
gosh.
like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I always walk to school alone.
Oh, it changed.
I told myself this time I met some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs.
Oh, wow.
I'm perfectly content that I'm just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there'd be any girls in it.
Oh my gosh. What the
School days are always over, and before I know it, after I pack up my things, stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest
My
me.
favorite type of card. Clubs.
Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Abu?
Oh god.
Monica?
Oh my goodness. I totally didn't expect you to see you. It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Just having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I have just been looking for some supplies for use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
Guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
Ahaha, about that. I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yes. To be honest, I cannot stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
The hentai club. Actually, I'm starting a new a literature
Oh,
club. Oh, God.
Literature. That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far?
Ahaha. It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. 3? Well, it's hard,
Hmm.
really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of the members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
Yes, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature as well. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right?
Did Monica say she?
Hey, Abu, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
I guess so, but
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join. However, if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Please?
well, I guess I have no reason to refuse.
Please?
But how could I ever refuse someone like Monica?
Monica.
Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Aha, awesome. You're really sweet, Abu. You know that?
It's nothing, really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You are more important.